$50 million because of alleged attempts at censorship. Now, if you all recall, Tulsi was the number one search topic or name on Twitter after the debates, and actually, I think during the debates as well. It started out Elizabeth Warren right before the debates, and then as the debates progressed, the other candidate would do try to capitalize on that by advertising and things like that to get her name out there. Google didn't want her to do that though, apparently. It's unfortunate, but this is an article outlining the lawsuit. Tulsi Gabbard, one of the many Democratic presidential hopefuls, is suing Google for at least $50 million. Gabbard filed for a federal lawsuit against the company today, claiming that it suspended her campaign's advertising account for 6 hours following the Democratic debate. Doing so, the lawsuit reportedly states, infringed on Gabbard's free speech. According to the New York Times, after the first debate, Gabbard was briefly the most searched candidate on Google. Purchasing ads would have helped the campaign get its website to the top of the search results. Tulsi Now Incorporated said that the campaign team also believes its emails were being placed in Gmail spam folders at a disproportionately higher rate compared to other Democratic contenders. And I 100% believe that as well. On Tulsi Gabbard's Twitter, there was an official statement made by the campaign, by the Tulsi 2020 campaign. In the hours following the first debate, while millions of people searched for info about Tulsi Gabbard, Google suspended her ad search account without explanation. What a surprise, right? It is vital to our democracy that big tech companies can't affect the outcome of elections. 100% agree. 100% agree. Google told the New York Times that its automated system flagged unusual activity from advertisers. What? Like sudden increases in spending. Really? It's an advertiser, so a sudden increase in spending is usually dependent on probably the market at the time, like most advertisements. Whatever. Google gonna make whatever excuse they can make up. Isn't that crazy? They demonetize people because of their automated system. Now they're stopping presidential candidates from being able to boost themselves on Google because of their automated system. Maybe y'all automated system is broke. Have you ever thought about that? Well, hey, you're gonna have to think about it now because you're about to get sued. Ain't that some shit? In this case, our system triggered a suspension and the account was reinstated shortly thereafter. 6 hours after the debate is not shortly at all. A Google spokesperson said, "We are proud to offer ad products that help campaigns connect directly with voters, and we do so without bias towards any party or political ideology." That's actually bullshit, because when Tulsi's name was being searched right before the debate, Elizabeth Warren's ads were coming up. When Tulsi's name was getting searched in the beginning, even though there was a lot of positive coverage out there for her, obviously the mainstream was promoting the negative coverage. And guess what results came up whenever you type in Tulsi's name into Google? The negative search results. So, and let's be honest, they did the same thing with Hillary in 2016. Anytime people try to look up the Clinton Foundation or their actions in Honduras, or not Honduras, when the Clinton machine, they're the ones who overthrew the Honduran government, but I mean specifically Clinton Foundation's actions in Haiti. If you looked up or tried to Google what was being done there, no. They'd make it look like Hillary Clinton was a saint when it came to Haiti. So we do know that Google does, in fact, show favoritism towards candidates. And they definitely are biased in the way they go about their business. But it's not necessarily left versus right. It is establishment versus anti-establishment. So The article goes on to say that Gabbard was relatively unknown before the first Democratic debate, but one of the issues she had gained bipartisan support for was her suspicion of big tech. Remember that. It's one of her key issues. And now you have, in conjunction with this particular lawsuit, you also have the court, the DOJ, now looking into big tech companies. And so the spotlight is definitely about to be on these big companies. It says, of course, somehow this damn article manages to mention Warren. But according to the lawsuit, she sides with Senator Warren in a call for large tech companies to be broken up. Warren recently had an ad criticizing Facebook. Warren recently had an ad criticizing Facebook removed and then restored by the platform. While the lawsuit may not go anywhere, it is believed to be the first time a presidential candidate has sued a major tech firm. It's a bit of surprise it's coming from a Democratic candidate, given that the most recent censorship complaints and bias accusations have come from Republicans. That's actually not true. We've been complaining about censorship, yet y'all just haven't been listening because y'all been so busy complaining about the Alex Joneses and the Trumps and the crazy people that y'all not listening to the reasonable pleas to hold big tech accountable. So that's a big deal. It's a big deal because once again it sets the precedent that Tulsi has really created for herself, which is that she's going to hold people accountable if they do wrong. That they're not only for this campaign, but for other campaigns. Washington still hasn't been verified on Twitter. I still haven't been verified. A lot. 6 hours is enough to make or break where you stand in the algorithm on Google because of a sudden increase. No other presidential candidate has had that issue, so why does she? That's exciting. I'm excited to see where this goes. I really hope that she continues to hold big tech accountable. I'm looking forward to seeing what the DOJ says about I'm looking forward to the findings of the DOJ as far as the monopolization of the big tech companies and them violating antitrust laws. I'm looking forward to all that. So I'll keep you updated. The more information I get, if I get anything new from the